Chris Grimes following through before Richie's. Yes, that's the last minute decision, and he's going to dive up the inside of Jason Hennigan. He doesn't want to lose any time relative to the drive that he's really wanting to win in this race, which is Michael Blackburn. Pair of them separated by just 23 thousandths as they came over the start-finish line. And that's on that. Chris Grimes took fastest lap of the race, 2 minutes 22.466 from Chris Grimes for the race one car. And now we'll make it out to Jason Hennigan. The next cars are going to want to try and catch the next quarters. Fiesta XR2.
Right, hello everybody, welcome down to the assembly. That was a quick turnaround, wasn't it? We've literally just finished in the paddock with those incredible quick fire questions. We had a lot of fun with that. Do go back and watch that video because it was an absolute cracker, the first video of the day. We really got to know the drivers with some questions. We also caught up with a former British touring car driver, Bobby Thompson, as well. Let's make sure I'm not going to get run over by Dan Lewis behind us there. In fact, Dan Lewis is one of the drivers we just spoke to as well, so do check that out. Right, it is time for race one here on Sunday. It's actually race 3 of the weekend. Remember, here at Snetterton, it's a double header in the championship for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. Now, yesterday we had 2 races as well. Deegan Fairclough took the honours in race 1. It was high drama indeed. James Wallace came home in 2nd place. But then we moved on to race 2. Unfortunately, a mechanical issue for Deegan Fairclough meant he retired from the race. It handed Jensen Brickley the race win. James Wallace actually finished 2nd on track, but had a penalty, dropped him down to 3rd. So Sid Smith was promoted to 2nd place at the checkered flag. But what are we going to expect from today? As you can see, it is Deegan Fairclough, the man on pole position. James Wallace alongside him as well. James has been showing a lot of pace this weekend doing his championship. No harm whatsoever, with a very, very impressive time of it so far. So let's bring up the qualifying grid then for this race. Got a little graphic we can pop up on the screen so you can have a little look at how the cars are going to line up for the 3rd race of the weekend here at Snetterton for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. As we just said, it is Deegan Fairclough on pole once again, James Wallace in 2nd and Jensen Brickley in 3rd place. Jensen and Deegan really going toe to toe in the championship, but is James Wallace about to crash the party as well, and can somebody else come through? There's still a lot of action left to happen this season. We've got 2 trips to Cadwell Park to come up. We've got a visit to Donington as well. There's still a long, long, long way to go in this championship in 2021. Right, let's pop that qualifying order down for you, and let's actually pop up the timetable for today as well. As you can see, race 1 is due to be lights out at 11:50, so it looks like we're running slightly ahead of schedule. As you can see, they always try and do this at a racetrack, try and get as much time ahead as possible in case there is a red flag at some point in one of the championships throughout the day. It just builds up a little bit of time. As you can see, race 1 about to get underway. We've got race 2 a little bit later, the 4th race of the weekend. We will be back in the assembly area and Parc Fermé for that live as well. Now you can watch, let's pop that down. You can watch the entire race live on the BRSCC Facebook and YouTube channels as well. We're going to stay live. We're going to pop TSL up on the screen with the commentary so you can listen to it that way. But if you do go away, make sure you come back to whoever you're watching this as soon as the checkered flag falls, because we will be live with the drivers. Live driver reaction. Nobody can get you closer to the action than we can here at My Supercar. So as soon as the checkered flag falls, come straight back to wherever you're watching this broadcast right now, because we will be the very first right in the mix of it. So cracking stuff. Now, I hope you've enjoyed the content that we've produced so far this week. It's all about getting behind the scenes and getting to know the drivers, and we certainly did that in the previous broadcast. But if you do want to find out more about the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship, you like what you've seen, can't imagine why you wouldn't be liking what you've seen, then there is a link to their website in the body of this broadcast. Just click it and it will take you straight through to it. So let's go catch up with some of the drivers. I do want to speak to James again. We did speak to him a little bit earlier, but he's been so quick here at Snetterton. Now, we thought the story of today would be bad weather and rain, and it's actually quite mild, isn't it, James? Just a quick word again, if that's all right. Sorry to keep bugging you this weekend, but you've been so quick this weekend. Is this the moment you're going to get on the top step of the podium?
Well, I can hope for it, but I just got to get a good start and get away and focus.
Yeah.
Kind of forget what's going on around me and just focus on my drive. And obviously, I'm probably going to have a pretty close battle with Deegan.
Yeah.
But we kind of need to work together to pull away instead of waste time fighting.
Yes, yeah, that's actually incredibly mature driving, that, isn't it? I have to say. Of course, you're going to have Jensen around. I haven't seen him yet, but he is around. Of course, you three have been dicing all weekend. Of course, Sid Smith, we know, is quick. Well, got Jake Maynard here as well. It's going to be a close battle, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been exchanging tents all over the weekend, so comes down to this moment, see who's the most consistent, who can get the best times in.
Jake, best of luck, mate. Thanks for talking to us, buddy. I really appreciate it. Let you get yourself ready. I did want to catch up with Jensen as well, and let's just move around. Is he going to cut the engine off? The race ahead has only got about 4 minutes or so left to go, so let's just see. Let's go chat to Jake Maynard whilst we're over here. He lines up 5th, as we can see on the grid as well. Jake, how are we doing, buddy? So we thought it was going to rain today, didn't we? We was going to chuck it down, but it hasn't. Was everybody thinking last night, oh, I might set up for wets?
Yeah, we did. We put the wets on last night, thinking it was going to be wet, but opened up this morning, looked at the track, and it was bone dry. Bone dry.
We think it might stay bone dry as well. Are you happy about that? Does that suit you?
Yeah, it's nice. Obviously, only done the Croft wet race, but we showed pace there, so whatever really.
Well, you're showing pace here as well. You certainly showed it in qualifying as well. What's the plan for the race?
Get behind Jensen, obviously, and just see how far we can go up, really. Hoping for a podium, but I guess we'll see where we can go on.
Top man. Cheers, Jake. Thank you, buddy. You might want to move out of the way. We don't want to get run over to Alex Lay here as well. Let's grab a quick word of Alex, shall we, as well? We didn't do any quick fire questions with Alex a little bit earlier. So, sorry, Jake. Alex, how you doing, pal? You all right? I'm very good. Now, we've been doing a series of quick fire questions with a number of drivers, so I've got 5 questions for you, okay?
Yeah.
Number 1, favourite track, nice and easy start.
What, in the country? In this country?
Anywhere you like. You don't even have to have driven it. Favourite track in the world?
Spa, looks good.
Good shout. Do you know what, you're the only one to have said Spa so far. I'm quite surprised at that. Right, second question is this. So, it's a Sunday morning. You don't have to be up for anything. You're not racing or anything like that. What time are you getting out of bed?
10 o'clock, probably.
10's a good answer. Right, question number 3. Formula 1, Formula E?
Formula 1.
Yeah, that's the right answer, isn't it? Now, obviously, we know you're a racing driver, but obviously you're a sportsman, so you're probably into other sports as well. Are you a football fan? Do you have a favourite football team?
Chelsea. I used to support when I was younger.
Chelsea?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let you off. It's all right. You're still young. Final question is this. You're on your way home from Snetterton a little bit later, and you're absolutely starving. You've got to eat something. But you've only got 2 choices. Only two service stations on the way home. Choices are Burger King or McDonald's. Where are you stopping?
McDonald's, 100%.
Good man. Best of luck for the race, mate. Cheers. Top man, there we go. It's the right answer, it really is. Yeah, when he's allowed it, yeah. You can have a salad there. You can have a salad, yeah. I did want to grab, I just wanted to speak to Laura as well, actually, because we might have been a bit jokey, a bit having a good time. Let's just see. Laura, are you in the middle of something? Are you having to do stuff important? Are you have to do important things?
No, I know. I like to go around and wish them all good luck. So
that is important. But we've been having a bit of fun with the drivers this morning as well. But of course, the Fiesta Juniors, that's what it's about. It's about camaraderie, it's about fun, but it is about on-track action as well. Somebody's watching this and they probably like what they're seeing. I can't imagine why they wouldn't. How do they get in touch with you? If they want to find out more about the Fiesta Juniors, what's the best place to go about doing it?
Going on our Facebook page or our Instagram page, or emailing fiestajunior@brscc.co.uk.
And is it nice and easy to get in touch with you guys, straight back, friendly, of course?
Of course.
How nice.
I mean, it's always easier to have a conversation over the phone, so I don't mind people ringing me, and I work during the day, but I'll always try and ring people back.
Of course. And of course, if you do join the Fiesta Juniors, your coordinator is a racing driver herself as well, aren't you? No, just about it. I know we spoke about it yesterday, but for those tuning in today, of course, might not have seen it yesterday. You raced in the City Car Cup, didn't you, a couple of weeks ago at Donington? Tell us about that experience.
It was an amazing experience, and I'm so glad I did it, because where I talk to new people who give me a ring and find out how to get involved, I now know the full process because I've been through it, so I can talk them through getting your Go Racing pack, doing your odds, what's involved in your odds, and then where to go from there. And it was a really good opportunity. I loved it, and now I know how they feel, and now I know how they feel when they don't do so well, because I did that. And
you did brilliant, by the way. You did absolutely brilliant. I don't want to hear any of that. But of course, it's nice to see you down here. Like you said, you help the drivers every step of the way. Make sure they're comfortable. Make sure they know what they're doing, because it's one thing to go on racetrack, isn't it? But actually, there's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes. Bit of paperwork here, nothing much, but just make sure that it's done on the right time, and it can always come to you about that?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of paperwork that you have to do before the race. You have to get your registration done and your sign-on done. And again, now I've done that whole process, I can talk them through every step of the way. When I did my sign-on form, you have to fill in lots of numbers to make sure you've scrutinized your helmet and your hands device and everything. And I didn't know about that before, I must admit, but now I can even help them through that bit. So
fantastic.
Yeah, help them every step of the way, hopefully, and I like to keep track of them as they move on too. So
brilliant. Look, I'll let you go and say best of luck to all the drivers. My favourite racing driver right there, Laura Payne, without one shadow of a doubt. It's almost time actually for the cars to get out and track. You see helmets are starting to go on, anticipation starting to build. We do talk about camaraderie here, and there is an awful lot of it. Genuine friendships here as well. I was catching up with Dean Webster a little bit earlier. That's Albert Webster's dad. The drivers, they were just having a bit of fun yesterday. They were singing, they were dancing, they were having a good time in the evening. It's a party atmosphere, but it's a lot of fun. But of course there is the small matter of the on-track action as well, and it is this man over here just to your right, the silver car, as you can see, Deegan Fairclough, came into the weekend as the championship leader. Unfortunately, in race 2 yesterday, had to retire due to a mechanical issue. But of course, with the championship, you can drop a round, so that race will probably disappear anyway. So he is on for a good score so far. But he's competing heavily with this man over here, number 246, Jensen Brickley. But keep an eye out for James Wallace as well. He is starting to really, really fly at the minute. And this weekend, he's had a double podium so far. He's had a second and a third. Can he make it to that top step and get a first win here for the Fiesta Juniors? Alex Lay, we've just spoken to as well, is going to line up 4th. Jake Maynard in 5th. Sid Smith, car number 99. If you just pan round to your left, the green and black car there, that's number, no, just to your right, Leon. That's number 99. That is Sid Smith. He is incredibly quick. We see him come through the field rapidly indeed, so keep an eye out for him. Sid Smith came second in race 2 yesterday. Looks like he lines up, what, 6th here today. Jake Triggs, the Flying Scotsman, next to him in car number 80, the black and orange car. We've got Albert Webster, car number 2. Harry Garman there as well is number 75. Then James Pope in the purple True car, number 47. Dan Lewis in the black and red Fiesta, number 19. Then we got George Davis, number 281 there, the red and black car as well. Then the pink car, Archie Handy, number 41. Then is Joseph Knight, number 88. Had a couple of mechanical issues so far over the weekend. We spoke to him a little bit earlier. He says it's not quite fixed yet either, but he's going to head out on track. Hopefully he can make it to the checkered flag. And Alex Sprange there, car number 77. It's down on power this weekend, so I think it's they might be just using this a little bit more as a test session. All right, let's get ourselves into position because the cars are very shortly about to head out onto the track. So we are running ever so slightly ahead of schedule at the minute, which is no bad thing. Now remember, we can, just like yesterday, we want to hear from you. We want you to send in your messages of support. If you've got a friend or family member who is racing today or just in the paddock, please do comment below. Get your messages of support in for these young drivers. They're between the ages of 14 and 17. It's quite incredible, the talent and ability on show. So we can see the comments. Please do get them in. We do want to hear from you. Tell us where you're watching from as well. This Sunday, are you at home? Are you at work? Are you here at Snetterton? Tell us, comment below, we'll read them out as well. This is your show, this is all about you, the fans as well, so please do get involved with us. As I said before, there is a link in the body of this broadcast to the BRSCC Fiesta Junior website. Do click it and it'll take you straight to, you can find out a lot of information about it too. It's almost time to get going. It's calm before the storm now, isn't it? The race ahead has just finished, so we're just waiting for the track to be cleared. And then it's time for the third race of the weekend here at Snetterton. It's the double header this weekend. A lot of championship points up for grabs. Of course, we've still got 2 rounds at Cadwell Park, around at Donington as well. There's a lot of action left to happen this year. Yeah, I'm going to take a picture of Laura and she's not going to know I'm doing it. Look at that. Laura Payne's serious work face.
What?
Nothing. You'll have to watch it back on the stream now to find out what I've said. Let's get everybody to smile. I'll say again, Laura Payne's serious work face. I'm gonna keep looking at her and make her feel really conscious. Right, here we go. It looks like the gate is about to be open and it's time for the cars to head out on track.
So when I did my test day,
Oh yeah?
on the Friday test before Donington, Alex was out as well.
Was he? Oh nice. Oh brilliant. That's cool. That's cool.
He was definitely beating me. How embarrassing.
Well, you'll be out again. I know you'll be out again. There we go. You can't wait a way out on track. Like I said, you can watch the full race live. Head over to the BRSCC Facebook and YouTube channels. But as soon as the check is done, you've got to come straight back here because we'll be in Park Mate with the drivers, live reaction and the podium ceremony as well. Off they go. We are going to pop TSL up on the screen very shortly, so you can follow the action with us. But we are going to get ourselves up to Park Mate very, very shortly. Right, so now the cars head out on to the track, and we just saw Laura Payne, just saw a number of the drivers. As I said, we did a number of quick fire questions a little bit earlier, and we were in the paddock. We had a cracking time, we had a good old laugh. We caught up with Laura and two of the drivers as well, Albert Webster and Jake Triggs. And here's what they said when we put those 5 questions to them. Grab Albert now as well, and Laura. Laura, come here. Jake, we need you as well. Right, we've got some questions for you lot. Don't go anywhere, okay? 5 questions. Now, Laura, you're here because you're a proper racing driver now as well, so you're not allowed to go anywhere. Question number 1, very easy. Favourite track?
Brands Hatch. Knock Hill.
Donington.
Doesn't have to be one you've just raced at, but okay. Question number 2, right? It's a Sunday today, as we know, but we are racing. So just imagine it's a Sunday. We're not racing. Just at home. You've got nothing to be up for. You've got nothing on the day at all. What time are you getting out of bed?
12. 9.
Good lads.
9.
9. That's the one. Right, very simple question. Question number 3. Formula 1, Formula E.
Formula 1. Formula 1.
Formula 1.
No-brainer, isn't it? Absolute no-brainer. Now, obviously, you 3 are all professional racing drivers. Okay. But, as we know, football's a popular game, isn't it? What team do you follow?
Leicester.
Leicester?
The League football.
Leeds United?
Chelsea.
Okay, let's move on from that one. Right, okay, question number 5. We're going home from Snetterton a little bit later today. Of course, you're on your way home, you're on the motorway, but there's only 2 service stations. You're absolutely starving, you've got to eat something. You've only got 2 choices. The choices are Burger King or McDonald's. What are we going for?
McDonald's.
I'd go hungry.
You'd go hungry. All right, guys, thanks so much. We'll see you in the assembly area. Right, there we go. So the race underway now. We're going to pop TSL up onto the screen. Make sure we're going to pop commentary as well. As soon as the checkered flag falls, come straight back because it's going to be an absolute cracker. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. in. Bring me back in when I count you in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, hello everybody, welcome back. Fantastic stuff. Deegan Fairclough makes it 4 wins in the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. He picked up a win yesterday and retired from race 2, but he's made up for it now, hasn't he? And that's a much better way for him to finish a race. Congratulations to Deegan Fairclough. It was James Wallace again who's showing incredible pace to come home in second, and Jensen Brickley picks up his 3rd podium of the weekend as well. He's had 2 thirds and a first now for Jensen Brickley. The car's just coming over the line. We're going to go and grab a word with him. Alex Lay there, what a great race. He's finished in 4th, Jake Maynard in 5th, Albert Webster in 6th, Sid Smith in 7th, George Davis in 8th, James Pope in 9th, Harry Garman in 10th, Dan Lewis in 11th, Archie Handy in 12th, Alex Sprange in 13th. Joseph Knight did finish the race in the end. There he goes, he's over the line, went into the pits but came back out in 14th, and we lost Jake Triggs. Let's go round because they're coming over now. Let's pop TSL down. Let's get rid of TSL so then we can get a full view of the drivers here. We're going to grab a quick word with the drivers because we've got the live stream here, so we will let those guys go first, although we will chat to some of the drivers anyway. There we go. Let's see, are they not going to... Right, I'm going to chat to James. There's nobody else who's going to chat to him. James, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, again, another podium, mate. You are seriously quick, but unfortunately Deegan's just a little bit quicker in that race.
Yeah, I struggled a bit with a bit of understeer. I'm not sure what was going on. We'll have to check with the team. Yeah. But it's a shame I couldn't give Deegan a better run.
But we know the pace is there though, don't we? That's the important thing, right?
And it was such an equal start as well. So none of us are gaining. And I kind of had to back out going into turn 1 because he was on the inside line. But that's all right.
Well done anyway, James. Congratulations, buddy. Let Deegan chat to those guys. I'm going to chat to Jensen again. Jensen, you don't look too happy, but you've had 3 podiums this weekend, including a race win.
Yeah, I was really struggling in that race. Yeah. Just understeer everywhere, and I was just struggling to get it round. I couldn't keep up with them. We
were expecting bad weather and certainly rain this weekend. Do you think that's played a part for everybody, because you might have thinking about changing setups yesterday and then having to change them back?
Yeah, I don't think we changed ours, to be fair. Thought it was going to be slippy in qualifying. It weren't. It was actually really grippy. But again, I was struggling in qualifying, which needs to get the car sorted, and then hopefully we'll be back on them. And they were in the tow again that time. I couldn't stick with them.
No. Well, look, another race still to come. One more time around. Okay, well done, mate. Congrats. That is 3 podiums already this weekend. We're going to grab a word with Deegan Fairclough any second now. Again, just feel the heat coming out of that car. It's nice and toasty in there. It really is. We've got a few of the other drivers as well. Here's Sid Smith's car. Nobody's in it actually. I don't know where Sid is. He's not in there. There's Jake Maynard just having a bottle of water, well-deserved bottle of water. James Pope up there too. Dan Lewis, George Davis, just chilling out in the car as well. And we're going to just grab a word with Deegan. In fact, let's go grab a word with Jake because Sid's up here, but let's have a word with Jake. Jake, solid performance there, mate. What was it like out there?
Yeah, it was alright. Just got a bit unlucky at the start, so I felt back, couldn't stay with them lot, but apart from that, managed to find a way back through, but then it's just too big of a gap to get anywhere else. So
I saw you guys have a little nice dice down the straight. What's it like going into that first corner when you're all side by side?
It is fun, it is fast, it's nice to make a move there.
Good man, good man. One more race still to go as well, isn't there, buddy? There we go. We've got Sid Smith up here. I'll let the circuit guy go. Sid Smith still running the engine up. All right, Peter. All right. Sid, how was that, mate? All right.
Tough.
Yeah, I was going to say, we're hearing that. A couple of drivers said quite a bit of understeer out there.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of understeer, but it's just I got really caught out at the beginning. Like in a bunch of people and got lost loads of position, which was really annoying. Just got caught up, so I couldn't get back up there in time.
Why does it seem that everybody seems to be suffering from understeer? Just a setup thing?
It's just the track. This track changes literally by hour. And because more and more rubber's getting laid down, there's more grip, and these cars naturally understeer, so they go towards that, and that's basically what just happens.
Yeah. Well done, mate. Still one more race to go, though, right? There we go. Lovely stuff. Sid Smith. Let's grab a word with our good mate Deegan in a second. He's just doing the circuit comms. There we go. Look, we'll jump in a second. Have a good chin wag with him. Should we listen? Should we listen in what questions they're asking? Let's listen in.
Okay, well, wish you all the best of luck with that.
Do good, my man. There we go. Look, I don't know if I can count high enough the amount of wins you're fucking up here. That's 4 now, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, like, yesterday we're taking as a drop round because everyone has to.
Yep.
But good points in the championship there. I mean, really, really over the moon. And thanks to Jam Sports, Sicily and Matt Tools and Car Gods making it possible. And yeah, literally happy on for race 2, and we'll see how that goes. Hopefully can do the same.
Is it nice doing a double header? Because you have so much track time, don't you?
I mean, yeah, it is so much better. This is a proper race weekend.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a mega.
Now, second time I've noticed this, you've come in, your fuel cap's open. Is that any particular reason, or is it just when you stop the car, it just opens?
Power.
Aerodynamics. That's it. Well done, Deegan. We'll catch you up at the podium anyway, mate. Good job.
Nice.
Top man. Right, let's move around and through, shall we? There's Alex Lay had a good race, didn't he? 4th place for Alex. Great stuff. My Garlands are still here. Do you remember from yesterday? Anybody who watched yesterday? And I tried one of these on and thought, oh, they're still here. They must be going out to somebody, but they're still here. Right, comment below. At the end of the race 2, if these are still here, should I just take one? Should I? Maybe we will. Laura Payne's just walking around off to the right, then we're going to head down to the podium and obviously do the ceremony just like we did yesterday. Just do stick with us. It's a real look behind the scenes. In fact, let's just go on to Jake Maynard's car just to our right. Just going through scrutineering just to make sure the cars aren't they're the right weight, they've got the right height clearance from the floor. Lots of checks going on just to make sure the cars are past scrutineering and declared race legal at the end of the race. There they go, look. There you go, that is modern technology there. It's a block of wood on a stick. It's quite interesting to see, actually, isn't it? We don't often watch scrutineering. It's real good to sort of see what does go on behind the scenes. Up there somewhere. I'm just going to ask you a quick question. Yes, I'm coming. I just wanted to have a little poke around here, actually. What sort of things are we checking for here? What are we looking at? Is this ride height?
Yeah, you'll have to have a word with this. Otherwise, we'll get
all right.
Yeah, that's all they're doing, actually. But it's the eligibility scrutiny, the one.
Right.
That one on the left.
Okie dokie.
But that's you're right what they're doing now. Oh no, so they look the same there.
There you go.
Did you have a word?
Yeah. No. Seriously, we're not allowed to. Okay, we'll get out of your way. All right, guys. No worries. No worries. Right, we're being kicked out. Not for the first time we've been kicked out of summer, is it, Lil? Watch it back. It seems to be quite a common thing as getting thrown out of places. Yeah. Still, never mind. They've got to do it. They've got jobs to do. They've got rules to abide. So we don't want to get in the way, do we? We want to abide by the rules properly. Let's walk down to the podium then and do the podium ceremony. Enjoy that?
Yeah.
Have a good race, wasn't it? It's been great racing this weekend by your juniors, I have to say.
Racing, I'm very happy.
It's
Very
a
good.
textbook weekend, isn't it? I think.
Do you think?
I do, yes. Yeah. And of course, no rain. We thought it was going to rain today. It's been
Don't
quite
speak
good.
too soon. We'll have a race, yeah?
No. I know it's not going to rain today. I'm putting it on camera. It's live right now. It's not going to rain here today at Snetterton. If it does, I take full responsibility.
Well, I'll be coming to find you, and I've got my head out later, and I'm drenched.
Oh yeah, I should have said that, should I, actually? Right, this is your turn. I'll do the last one, but you do this one.
Okay.
So we just went for the drivers ticket. Oh, they're all here actually. Deegan Fairclough, of course, in first. Can I give you that? Do you mind just doing it? I'll stand with you. We'll do it together. What a team.
Okay guys, thanks for coming out. I'm actually going to hand you the trophies because I think I'm allowed to do that now, and I haven't done it for so long, so I'm really excited to do that. So can we have, in third position, Jensen Brickley. Second was James Wallace. And first, Deegan Fairclough. Well done.
Speech!
Hold him off. Let me get out of the way. Well done, guys. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to take your job now. No.
Can you round the show out? Just close it out for us, that would be great. There we go, that's the first race of the day here at Snetterton done and dusted. But don't forget, we've got race 2 coming up a little bit later as well. We've got a lot of features coming up for you. We are going to be behind the scenes with the Fiesta Juniors throughout the day as well. What a cracking race that was. Deegan Fairclough makes it 2 race wins this weekend, 4 in total this season. Jensen Brickley in 3rd place, and congratulations again to James Wallace for putting it on the podium once more. Right, that ends out this little section, but of course we are going to be live for race 2 as well. Got a lot more live content to bring you throughout the day here for the BRSCC Fiesta Junior Championship. We will see you, well, we'll have a little look, shall we? We'll see you a little bit later for more live action here at Snetterton. Thank you.